guys, welcome to today's class. Today we've just got a short sequence that hopefully will be really nice and calming on body and mind. So if you're feeling a little stressed, a little anxious or a little overwhelmed, this sequence hopefully will help bring you back into balance and feeling a little bit calmer. So before we start today, I've got a roller of peace and calming, lavender and orange, and these are really calming oils, so you can just place them on your pulse points, so your wrists, inner elbows, bottom of your throat, behind the back of your knees, and that might just help bring a little bit more peace and calming and centering to the class. Okay, so we will get started in a seated position, and we're just going to do some seated breathing. Do you want to start with some breathing, Marla? You joining? Yeah? Okay, so it's alternate nostril breathing that we're going to start with today, and this one's really good for balancing both sides of your brain and just bringing a real sense of calm over your body. So you take the right hand and the two peace fingers on the bridge of your nose. You're going to close the right nostril with the right thumb, and then the other two fingers are just going to float for a second. We're going to breathe in through the left nostril, then close it, then we'll open the right nostril, breathe out. Yeah, we'll breathe in through the right nostril, we'll close it, and then we'll breathe out through the left nostril. Okay, so that's one round, and we're going to do 5 rounds of those, okay? So sit up nice and tall. Yeah, very good. Peace fingers, bridge of your nose, you can close your eyes. Close your right nostril with your right thumb, and then inhale through your left nostril for 2, 3, 4. Close your left nostril. Exhale through your right nostril for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale right nostril, 1, 2, 3, 4. Close right nostril. Exhale left, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left, 2, 3, 4. Close left. Exhale right, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through your right nostril, 2, 3, 4. Close your right nostril and exhale left, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through your left, 2, 3, 4. Close left, exhale right, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through your right, 2, 3, 4. Close your right, exhale left, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through your left, 2, 3, 4. Close your left, exhale right, 2, 3, 4. Inhale right, 2, 3, 4. Close your right, exhale left, 2, 3, 4. Last round. Inhale left, 2, 3, 4. Close your left, exhale right, 2, 3, 4. Inhale right, 2, 3, 4. Close your right, exhale left, 2, 3, 4. Good, then inhale through both nostrils and exhale through your mouth. You can keep your eyes closed. Let's pause here a moment. Feeling body and mind maybe a little bit more connected. Maybe feeling a little bit more centered and present. And just maintaining a nice, even, steady flow of breath through your nose. And with your eyes closed, we're going to start to make some spinal movements. So just moving in one direction first, making nice smooth circles with your spine. Just going nice and slowly. Warming up your body and sort of becoming a little bit more aware of your body. Then we'll go in the opposite direction. Maybe your circles start to become a little bit wider, a little bit deeper. Just feeling into your body, noticing any areas that might be tight. Need a little extra support today. And then coming to center, we'll just go from side to side. And then rounding forward and back. So arching your back like you would, say, in the cat pose, chin to chest. And then when you breathe in, we'll come forward, chest forward, draw your shoulder blades together. Sorry, baby Marla. And then exhale, rounding your spine. And inhaling, coming forward. Alright, so from here we're going to come into child's pose. So come more towards the back of your mat. Excuse me, baby Marla. I just take child's pose, okay? Yep, thank you. Okay, you can as well. So big toes together, knees as wide as you like. Bring your bum to the inside of your heels and then reach your arms all the way out in front so your chest sinks down in between your thighs. And let your forehead rest on the mat. If it doesn't reach the mat, that's fine. Just take like a little pillow or a cushion, just something so that you can connect your forehead to something. And then that way we start to feel our connection to the earth. We start to feel a little bit more supported and grounded. So keeping your breath moving nice and smooth and even through your nose. Nothing forced. Just being aware of it. Feel your body sinking into this position. Having your eyes closed. That allows your awareness to turn inward. We'll take a little side stretch here. So keep your eyes closed and walk your hands to the right. Your bum and hips stay where they are. There's a nice little side stretch, so nothing too forced. Just so you can feel that gentle sensational space being created down the left side of your body. And then come back to the opposite side. All the way over. And just feeling that release and that space being created down the right side of your body. And come back to center. And we'll come onto our hands and knees. Wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips into the cat-cow movements. So on your inhale, you'll lift your chest, stick your bum up and lengthen your spine as your bum goes back and your chest goes forward. On the exhale, round your spine, chin to chest, belly button up nice and high. Yeah. Inhale into the cow pose. Perfect. Shoulder blades together, neck long. And then exhale, round through your spine. Press your arm or your hands and your feet into the mat. Really arch through your upper back. Again like that, inhale. And just feeling the movement in your spine. And the breath running along it. Exhaling and rounding, drawing your belly up, pressing hands and feet in. 2 more like that. Inhale, really finding space and length in your body. And then exhale. Last one, inhale. So as often as you can close your eyes during this practice, see if you can close your eyes. This helps to minimise outside distraction, helps to calm and clear our mind because we can turn our attention inwards. It helps us to become a little bit more present. Okay, so from here, tuck your toes under, we'll move into downward facing dog. So lift your bum and hips up, adjust anything that you need to, whether your hands need to go a little more forward or your legs need to go a little wider. Good. And then feel your chest pressing back towards your thighs. Your head nice and heavy in between your upper arms, so no tension accumulating in your neck. So that gentle strength through your arms, and the activation through your legs. Keep your breath moving. We'll start to do a little bit of a flow here, so we'll inhale in our downward dog, and then exhale onto our hands and knees. Inhale into the cow pose, and then exhale, rounding your spine into the cat pose. Good. Inhale into the cow pose, and then on the exhale, lower your chest in between your hands. And on your inhale, come forward into cobra pose. Excuse me. Exhale, lower down. As far as you can if there's a baby in the way. Inhale, come back into tabletop. And then exhale, back up into downward facing dog. So inhale, come onto your hands and knees. Cow pose, sorry. Exhale, round your spine, cat pose. Inhale into cow pose. Exhale, lower slowly down, keeping that arch in your lower back, elbows hugging in. Good. Inhale, scoop forward into cobra pose, neck stays long so gaze is down. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, up into tabletop. And then exhale all the way back into downward facing dog. One more like that. Inhale, come forward onto your hands and knees on the same breath, arching through your lower back into the cow pose. Exhale, rounding your spine, chin to chest. Inhale, come forward into the cow pose. And then keeping your elbows hugging in, your chest reaching forward, lower down. Inhale, scoop forward into cobra. Elbows in and neck long. And then exhale, lower down, mala arm coming up. Inhale, back up into table top. And then exhale, downward facing dog. And just pause here a moment, letting your head be nice and relaxed. Feeling your bum and hips reaching high. And just noticing any little subtle differences in your body. If there's any little extra pockets of space. So maybe notice if your breath is flowing a little more fluidly now. We'll come to the top of the mat, so lift your heels up nice and high. Nice and slowly walk all the way to the top of your mat. Take your feet nice and wide. And then just let your body dangle down over your thighs. Give yourself a little sway from side to side to side. You can interlace your fingers and just let them rest on the back of your head. Not pulling, just using the weight of your arms. Gently allow the head to rest down. Bum and hips are nice and high. Good. Bend your knees, will come all the way up to standing. So bending your knees and coming up with a nice straight spine is just a little bit nicer for your lower back. And then roll your shoulders at the top and hands down by your sides. Inhale, reach your arms up nice and high. Good. Palms together or interlace your fingers and invert them to the ceiling or side bend towards the right. Press your hips towards the left, but keep your feet even on the mat. So try not to roll into the inner arches or the outer edges. Just keep the weight even in your feet. Chest reaches forward and arms reach back. Inhale to center, and then exhale to the opposite side. So as you reach over to the left, just gently press your hips towards the right, but keep the weight even on your feet. Chest forward, arms back. Inhale to center, and exhale, hands into the center of the chest. Good, take your feet nice and wide now. Here, I'll open it for you. Would you like it open? There you are, there's your Play-Doh. You're very welcome. So your feet nice and wide and a little bit pigeon-toed. No, don't eat it, sweetie, it's Play-Doh. It won't taste very nice. Okay, and then reach your arms up nice and high, inhale. On the exhale, we're gonna forward fold. So bend your knees. Yeah, not very nice. Take all the time that you need, so the full length of your exhale breath to lower down into your forward fold, and then use your arms as support just to hold you here. Bring your weight a little bit further forward, and then let your head be nice and relaxed in between your arms. So we're not accumulating any more tension in the body. We're aiming to dissolve tension that already is existing there. So continue to check in with yourself. And just make sure that you're being as gentle and as easeful as possible. We'll take a little sway here, so straighten more into the right leg and bend into the left leg. Keep your bum up nice and high, your chest pressing back and your head pressing down. Good, we'll come back to center and then over to the other side. So straightening through the left leg, bending through the right. Weight is still a little bit more forward in your feet. and then back to center. Good. Start to lift up, use your fingertips to press you up about halfway, and then we'll wiggle the feet in a little bit, so toes are out and heels are in, down into our little Indo squat. You alright? Your Play-Doh, I wouldn't eat it, honey. So use your palms together and elbows on your inner thighs or inner knees, just to encourage the knees to stay wide, and then sit up nice and tall, draw your belly in and feel your shoulders relaxing down. Feel your hips relaxing down, but at the same time, feel your spine lengthening up. So finding more and more space. Good. Nice full breaths in. And then sit yourself all the way down. We'll bring our right shin parallel to the side of the mat and our left shin parallel towards the front of your mat. Your hips are nice and even on the mat, but it will just be depending. I don't think it would taste very nice, sweetie. I wouldn't eat it. It'll just be depending on how tight your hips are feeling, yeah? So come into a position that feels all right for you. Left hand in front, right hand behind. Keep your hips stable, and then we're just going to start to twist. So when you inhale, feel your spine lengthening. Feel the left hip sort of sinking down a little. And then on your exhale, you'll draw your belly button towards your spine, and that's when we'll encourage the twist. So inhale breath is where we lengthen. Exhale breath is where we twist. Inhale breath, lengthen. Exhale breath, no thank you, twist. Inhale, come back to center, and then we'll go to the other side. So you'll bring your left shin parallel towards the side of your mat, your right shin parallel-ish towards the back of your mat, and then sit the right hip down a little further. Right hand out in front, left hand behind-ish. Lift and lengthen on an inhale, and then on your exhale, no thank you, sweetie. Oh no, thank you though. It's Play-Doh, I don't want to eat it. Twist. So inhale is where you lengthen and find space. Exhale, draw your belly button in, twist through the middle half of your body. Inhale, breath, lengthen. Exhale, breath, twist. Good. Inhale, nice and slowly, come back to center. And we'll take both of the feet together into the diamond position. So take your hips back or your feet forward, whichever one works for you. Soles of the feet stay together, and then lengthen your legs out as far as they go. Good. Move like a bit of your extra bum away from behind you, and this will just sort of tilt our pelvis forward so that we're already tilting in the forward folding position. Before you start to forward fold in this position, close your eyes first. Then that sort of takes out the need to get closer to the ground. So all we're doing is hinging from the hips, keeping our spine nice and long so our chest stays open and lifted. We want to try and avoid that rolling of the shoulders forward and compressing through the chest area. So when we start to feel overwhelmed or a little bit stressed and anxious, our chest muscles can feel really tight and really restricted, and it's just a natural sort of response to roll in and close forward. So in order to get new fresh energy into that space, we want to keep the chest just gently lifted and awareness on having that space nice and open. So just letting gravity draw you slowly down. Thank you, but no thank you. Oh no thank you. And then nice and slowly coming all the way up. Okay, bringing your knees together. Take the reverse tabletop position. So feet are about hip distance apart, hands are behind you. It's preference of what you would prefer, whether fingertips face forward or backwards or out to the sides. Place them wherever feels best for your body. And then on the inhale, we're going to lift the bum and hips up. Yeah. Press the feet into the ground. Press our hands into the ground. Yeah, Play-Doh. And then lifting up through the hips, opening through your chest, taking your gaze up towards the ceiling. So knees press forward and head presses back. So that way we keep our spine nice and long. Inner thighs squeeze in towards the midline so we stay nice and active through the lower half. And arms press evenly away from the mat. Take one more breath in. And then exhale nice and slowly. Lower down. Take the feet nice and wide and we'll just windscreen wiper the knees from side to side to side before we recline. Alright, so when you recline, make sure there's enough room behind you. Bring your knees into your chest and just give yourself a little hug in, a little rock, a little roll. Close your eyes. Let the ground fully support you. And just feel the weight of your legs gently resting on you. Hugging your knees into our chest can help us feel nice and safe and secure. So feel these feelings. Okay, so from hug knees, sorry guys, I just had to feed the baby. We're going to take a little twist. So bring your bum a little bit over to the left. Put the knees over to the right. Arms out anywhere that feels right. And then just look in the opposite direction of your knees. And feel your head nice and supported on the ground. Feel at least the back of your wrist supported on the ground so that we're not pulling off the shoulder. And then just notice any areas that are tight and tense that you feel like your muscles are holding on to. And just see if you can start to soften them. Just little fibre by little fibre. Every exhale breath, feel like you're releasing just something little, either from within your mind or within your body. Just these gentle, tiny little bits of softening, again and again, until we feel a place of balance and peace and harmony. Then we'll come to the other side, so back to center. Take your bum and hips over to the right a little bit, then knees over to the left. Take your gaze in the opposite direction from your knees. Adjust your arms however you like to. See if you can close your eyes so that your attention comes inwards. Different side, so there might be different areas that need softening. Every inhale breath, just give your body a little scan and see where you can create a little bit more space. And every exhale breath, see if there's just something else that you can allow yourself to empty or release. And then come back to center. Eyes remaining closed and knees into your chest. If this feels fine, stay here. Otherwise you can straighten your legs up towards the ceiling for Waterfall Pose. I'm just letting your legs sort of dangle above you here. Knees slightly bent. There's no effort in the legs. You're just feeling maybe all that pulled or stagnant energy that might have been trapped in the legs from, sitting more than normal. Not moving as much as we'd like to. Just feel that all sort of draining away. Feel yourself fully supported by the mat beneath you. This is a safe place to close your eyes, to soften, to rest. And when you feel ready, just bend your knees as slowly, as gently, and with as least movement as possible, making your way into Shavasana. Your legs come to either corner of your mat. Hands down by your sides. Let your breath just return to its normal rhythm and pace. Let your head fall to wherever feels most comfortable. Feel your face softening. So that place between your eyebrows, feel that broadening or widening. Feel your jaw relaxing. You start to feel that softening trickle down your body. Your muscles don't need to do anything here. You can allow this time to completely rest, to let the body and mind restore. Our to-do list can wait. Right now, just gift yourself this time of stillness, of rest, of relaxation. And then when you're ready to come out of Shavasana, okay, we're ready. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Take a nice big overhead stretch as you breathe in full and deep. Sigh it out through your mouth. We roll over onto whichever side feels best. Nearly done, sweetie. So just make your way to a comfortable seated position and see if you can keep your eyes closed, or at least keep your gaze facing downwards. And this will just help you to stay with those inward feelings a little while longer before we let the outside world distract us. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Really releasing. Again, like that, deep breath in and out through your mouth. Again, deep breath in, feel your belly, sides of your waist, the back of your body expanding as you really fill up. And then exhale out through your mouth with a sigh. Just completely releasing anything that doesn't serve us or benefit us. Bring your hands together at the center of your chest. Bow your head towards your heart. You do enough. You are enough. You have enough. Be gentle with yourself. You're doing your best. Namaste. Namaste, baby Marla. Namaste, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. Hopefully this helps with you feeling a little bit more settled or calmer or a little bit more balanced and harmonious. Salud. Salud. Any times that you are feeling a little overwhelmed, stressed or anxious, focusing on your breath and especially having that releasing exhale breath can really benefit. As well as closing your eyes and doing anything that sort of makes you fold inwards. So anything where you fold inwards can give you that really nice sort of secure, safe, calm feeling. But then also anything that opens up your chest can also help you to really shift energy and any blockages that might be causing you to feel that real tightness and restriction in the chest. The oils that I put on at the start of practice were lavender, orange and peace and calming, so you can either roll them onto your body in a carrier oil or diffuse them, and they might help promote those feelings of calm as well. So everything helps when it's together, the scent, the sight, the sound and the feel. So do what works for you, and I hope this helps. Bye. 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 Bye.